This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. So the Oregon Ducks offense trots out there to open this game. Kirk, in this quarterback's career, has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into open space. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Indiana's offense out there for their first possession. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Hemby.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. It seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The sure hands. It's Morris. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there. Hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Receiver makes the catch. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What a catch! They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The pass rush closing in. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on screen now. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down. They're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Moore with the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum.
Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
He gets the first and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mendoza. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
On the move now. Took contact on the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback making this throw, he found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He keeps it. Good draw. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Well, special teams comes up big here in this close game. Just perfect execution on this punt return. And what a jolt of electricity they just delivered to that sideline.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And it falls incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Morris. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Man, I'd love to see receivers that want it like this. He's breaking tackles out there. I thought he might get to the sticks. He comes up a little bit short. Man, they get a great shot at converting now here on 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. And that means good starting field position for this drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. He's in the clear. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he keeps it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. And it's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Hoosiers will send their punt team on the field. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Trying to find some room. It's Hughes.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Pop over the middle. It's Casper.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the court.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Ducks lining up here on first and 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Cooper. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
And they'll give it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to the end zone. And almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are. Fourth quarter on a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down here. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Doesn't connect on his first throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Across the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Trying to run it. It's Beebe. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Short connection to the tight end here. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pounding away with the run game. First down, looking for more now. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. Here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.